everyone, this is Doxy Mom and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done so already, I'd greatly appreciate if you hit that little red subscribe button. You can ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Well guys, I have missed y'all so much, and I'm back. Partly back because I'm recording this on Thursday night and I still don't have internet, but tomorrow morning Viasat is coming to install my new internet. I have changed carriers and we'll see how that goes, but for now I'm just so happy to be back. And if you hear any whining in the background, that's just the puppies. They're really starting to move around a little bit now and they're doing great. The grandbaby's doing great, but let's get on with the news that I have. It's limited, and I promise hopefully tomorrow or the next day we'll get back on a better schedule, okay? Well, got some great news coming out of the Gateway Pundit, and I can't link anything today, guys, so you'll just have to go and look it up for yourself. But on the Gateway Pundit, they're reporting that the OIG report on Comey is out, and now Joe DeGeneva, he had told us months ago that a report was coming out on Comey that nobody really knew anything about. And lo and behold, this report came out. And the conclusion of that report, well, James Comey, he violated department and FBI policies pertaining to the retention, handling, and dissemination of FBI records and information. He failed to return memos after being removed as FBI director, and he leaked sensitive information to a Mr. Richmond and told him to give it to the New York Times. Now you know that information was related to General Flynn, who we all know is a true American hero, and we should all be praying for him and his family. But when Comey leaked this sensitive information, well, that led to the appointment of the special counsel. Mueller and his team of 18 angry Democrats, and $35 million of our taxpayer money wasted. And don't forget, we lost the House because people still thought that President Trump could be colluding with the Russians. Now, the Democrats, some of them are trying to defend Comey, but President Trump, well, of course, he's calling him a liar and a leaker, and we know he's much more than that, but at least it's a start. So I'll keep you posted, guys. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about polls, and ever since the 2016 election, well, I don't think I'll ever trust a poll from anybody ever again, but Emerson College, they conducted a poll, and it said that 1/3 of Americans believe that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. That 34% believe he was murdered, 32% believe he hanged himself, and 32%, well, they're unsure. Well, these are the numbers that the New York Post are reporting, so you can go look up the New York Post. And of course, they don't even mention that the white hats could have Jeffrey Epstein in, witness protection. But of course, the MSM wouldn't tell us anything about that, now would they? Now, the Gateway Pundit, and you can go over there, they're reporting that one of Epstein's lawyers, well, he was told by a prison source that Epstein was murdered. The source claimed that there were cameras in Epstein's cell, so they must have been shut off since there was no footage. And Epstein's cellmate, well, he had just been moved just a few hours before they found, well, Epstein's body or body double. Then France just opened a preliminary probe into whether the billionaire had committed crimes against underage French victims, which we all know that he had because I'd reported on that earlier. So I'll continue to follow this, and hopefully one day we'll get the whole true story about what's happened with Epstein, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Moving on. Now, guys, my Floridian friends, guys, I'm sure y'all know Hurricane Dorian is heading towards Central Florida. It's supposed to be there on this coming Monday. And guys, it could be a Category 4 hurricane. This is awful. So if you're in Central Florida, you might really want to be thinking about leaving. And all my other friends, we need to be praying for Florida and Georgia, because Governor DeSantis, well, he's urging everyone to get prepared, and they've already declared states of emergency in Georgia and Florida. Now, this is just not something to take lightly, and it's going to be catastrophic. So please just prepare, or better, just leave, okay? And you can come back later. Now, President Trump, he even canceled his trip to Poland because of the hurricane, and he's instead sending Vice President Pence. Pence will be going. Now, I saw this on the NBC Nightly News, which, of course, I had to watch NBC since I don't have any internet, but President Trump, they also said, is going to roll back regulations on methane gas. Regulations that Obama put in place because of climate change, aka global warming. Now, guys, we all know that the planet is not going to be destroyed because of global warming. God, in His timing, will destroy the old earth, and then there'll be a new earth, a new heaven on earth, and this will all form after, Jesus will return and the tribulation takes place and Satan is defeated. And, of course, there's much deliberation on the order of those things, but we won't get into all of that because, like Mark Taylor says, that's not what's really important, guys. What's important is that Jesus will return one day, and we all need to be prepared for that. Now, personally, I don't think Jesus is coming back soon in the near future, because America is going to come into her harvest. It's been prophesied. Guys, we have at least 5 more years with President Trump, and then it's been prophesied another Trump will be in the White House. So I think we have many great years ahead of us. Now, President Trump, he spoke in the Rose Garden on the next war-fighting domain, which will be in space. And this is what he said, and I quote, "Our adversaries are weaponizing Earth's orbits with new technology, targeting American satellites that are critical to both battlefield operations and our way of life at home. Our freedom to operate in space is also essential to detecting and destroying any missiles launched against the United States. So, just as we have recognized land, sea, air, and cyber as vital warfighting domains, we will now treat space as an independent region overseen by a new, unified geographic combatant command. The establishment of the 11th Combatant Command is a landmark moment, and SpaceCom will boldly deter aggression and outpace America's rivals by far," end quote. Now, General Raymond, he's going to lead this SpaceCom, and SpaceCom will soon be followed by the establishment of the United States Space Force as the 6th branch of the United States Armed Forces. So, guys, this is very, very exciting. Don't you just love our president? Don't forget to pray for him and his family in the White Hats. But I found this on Golden State Times YouTube channel if you'd like to go there and look at it. And I'm going to leave you with the Bible verse from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 27 through 32. That says, "Do not withhold good from those who deserve it when it is in your power to act. Do not say to your neighbor, 'Come back later, I'll give it tomorrow,' when you now have it with you. Do not plot harm against your neighbor who lives trustfully near you. Do not accuse a man for no reason when he has done you no harm. Do not envy a violent man or choose any of his ways, for the Lord detests a perverse man, but takes the upright into his confidence." So I hope that's been uplifting for you. Thank you everyone for tuning in, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please share my content. And like I said, tomorrow I will have the internet back, and I'll have hopefully a little bit more detail for you in my reports. I'm so sorry I've been gone so long. I have truly missed you. But until next time, this is Doxy Mom, and God bless you all.